Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to PERLA'S DREAMS. Libra, Scorpio, Cusp. This is your reading. And again, guys, these are general readings, so only take whatever resonates and please, please leave the rest. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see what do we have for you guys during this time. There's a lot of fast movements in your energy. There is a space of it's something is taking traction. Something is moving along, but you're being told to remember to guide your mind, to guide your thoughts. Stop overthinking and overanalyzing things. There are opportunities, doors that are opening for you, and I'm picking this up very much in like your career, a huge advancement when it comes to career. But some of you are, it's that dialogue that you have with yourself where you you're set up to go for like an interview or something like that, and it's like before you even get to the interview you've already told yourself like that you're not going to get the job, or that there's going to be somebody else that is more qualified than you and all of this stuff. and and I'm all for, humbling ourselves from time to time, but there are times like during this time anyways where you really need to be your biggest cheerleader, where you really need to show up for yourself and really have confidence in yourself and in your ability to perform whatever the task is. Because again, there is a lot of doors that are opening, but if some of you are, it's almost kind of like you yourself pull yourself back or away from these opportunities. So be very mindful during this time that you're not doing that. And this also comes with a big purchase for those of you that are looking into like purchasing a home or something of that matter, like land or something. Like, again, you really want this property, you really want this piece of land, but you're questioning whether your offer is going to be enough, whether your offer is going to be accepted. And it's like, hey babe, if this was meant for you, if spirit put this in your heart and in your spirit, then this is for you. It doesn't matter who else is, making an offer or anything like that. If it is yours and you believe it and you know that it's yours, you really really have to address that aspect of yourself that really makes you question yourself and like your own ability of like achieving something or getting something. um for those of you that are in the talking stages when it comes to like relationship, and again guys, if you're new here, the readings do kind of jump around. It's like whatever is shown to me is what I usually go ahead and talk about. But I'm seeing somebody here that is like in a talking stage with like at least two different people. So again, this is like you just getting to know people, not really committing to anything. And you've been getting very close to these two individuals or something like that, or you're thinking that maybe there's some potential there for something to grow, but I'm sorry to burst your bubble. There's somebody else that is coming towards you. Whoever this person is, that is the person that you're actually going to be in a relationship with. The energy does seem like they're moving kind of slowly towards you. Um, this individual that is walking, like that is coming towards you romantically, is still dealing with they're dealing with some type of attachment with a relationship from the past, whether it is that this person is either going through a divorce, or this person has because there's something like tangible, whether they have kid, like they have a child or something and they're trying to get custody in order, like there's something that this person is. And for those of you like, oh, I would never date somebody with a child or somebody that was married, you know what, to each their own, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing. The person that the next serious relationship, whether you want to hear it or not, that you're going to have is with somebody that was in something committed with somebody else. And the reason the why they haven't come forth towards you is because it's like they have their spirit or whatever is having them finish or complete something completely before they start dating again. So this person hasn't even entered the dating scene yet. This is somebody that you're gonna meet. The energy that I'm picking up is like within the next like 4 to 6 months. So just kind of keep that in mind. Um, okay, what else do we have? There, there's a part of you, guys, that really needs to learn to be uh, to be by yourself. And what I mean by that is like, I feel like, we're talking about cusp, there's always like these duality energies, right? And I feel like your Scorpio energy, anyways, on its own, does enjoy those pockets of moments where you are by yourself, where you are like in your own little world and type of thing. But the Libra aspect of you, I feel, doesn't give that part of you enough of that. Like, I feel like that Libra part of you is always, and again, this is just the way that it's coming up. That Libra aspect of you is always kind of trying to engage with other people, is always trying to have other people around. Um, and that may be because if you do allow yourself to kind of be by yourself, or to really spend a lot of time with by yourself, you may just decide that you no longer want to communicate or have anything to do with humanity, right, with other people. So it is kind of strange though, that there are times where you really feel like you want to be alone, where you really feel like you just want to stay in and just kind of want to like spend like 3 4 days by yourself, but you always kind of cave in and end up doing things with other people, even if you're not 100% in it. So there's something here about like learning to sit at your table, at your throne by yourself, without needing anyone else around you. Solitude can be a very beautiful thing if it's done intentionally and you're really listening to yourself, right? There's a difference about like somebody locking you up in a room, or you locking yourself in a room, right? And that's kind of like the dynamic of the energy that you've been kind of playing with, where a part of you is really inclined, especially, and I feel that this happens a lot when okay, I see it now. So a lot of these doubts, or these like, yeah, these self doubts and these questionings that you have towards yourself when it comes to things that you want to accomplish or things that you want to do, has a lot to do with this energy. And I'm pointing at the Libra because the Libra is like the social butterfly from your energy, anyways, as I'm picking it up. And it's like this Libra energy within you really does care about what others have to say, or really does care about how you are viewed in a certain way. And what happens with that, when we allow the external things um, be the validation that we need of who we are and what we're capable of, that can throw anybody off. And it can throw anybody out of alignment, because now you're constantly seeking outside of yourself this validation. You're constantly seeking outside of yourself, like, yeah, you can do it, yeah, you're gonna do it. And if somebody says, well, what if it doesn't work, or like, what is your backup plan? And it's like, when you hear that, like, oh shoot, I don't have a backup plan, like, I don't know. And it's like, it literally throws your entire world like upside down. And that's kind of like where you have to kind of like draw the line. Like, are you engaging with other people? Are you being really social because you really want to, or are you just using it as an aspect of validation? And if you're completely honest with yourself and you are using it as something to validate who you are, then you really have to address that, and maybe allow this Scorpion energy right now to kind of take the lead, right? Go into solitude and really do work within yourself. And what I mean by that is like reprogramming your mind, right? Whether it is through meditation, whether it is through affirmations, however it is, whether you need to read like 10 books within the next 2 weeks, whatever it is that you have to do, there is like this reprogramming that you need to do when it comes to that self-doubt that you've been having. Okay. Um, uh, 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 there that's the thing. It's like a lot of you are in this space where you're like, oh, the whole world is against me. It feels like everything is like everything is resistant to me growing. Everything is trying to keep me stagnant and this and this and that. No, my baby, my baby. That's you. This is what you're speaking out into your life. So this is what you are creating. I feel that the moment that you guys realize how powerful you truly are and how powerful your words are, this dialogue is going to change, right? I'll use a quick example. This morning when I got up, and I got up and my body was feeling some type of way, and I was like, whoa, what is this? Like, I didn't immediately say, oh, I feel this way. I was like, oh, what is this? And I allow myself to feel it, but I didn't verbalize anything. I was like, what is that? Where is that coming from? And the minute that I just allow myself to feel it and kind of like give it that space to be seen, it was revealed to me what was happening and why it was happening, right? And I was like, ooh, okay. And I immediately started to talk to my body and was like, you know what, I'm sorry for that, right? I ate something that was not, that just didn't agree with me. And I knew it yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I knew it yesterday when I was eating it. Like, as I was eating, I was like, I need to stop, because this is not it. And it was one of those moments where, we're constantly reminded that there are certain things that we have to do intentionally. And personally for me, during this time, eating has to be intentional, right? And there are times where it's just, it is what it is. But during this time, whatever it is that I'm personally going through, right, within my own spiritual journey, food and energy, and learning in that aspect of like what food is for our body, in a spiritual sense, like I'm going down another rabbit hole, has a lot to do with it, right? But I could have so easily gone into a space of like, oh, I feel blah, 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 blah. And guess what? If I would have stated that over my life, over my day, that's exactly what the day would have been like. I would have not been recording right now. I'll be laying down in bed and just kind of like trying to figure out like, wait, why am I still feeling like that? But instead, the moment that I noticed something, I addressed it. And I feel that that's some of the things that you guys need to start doing. You need to start addressing these energies when they present themselves, right? When this energy of self-doubt presents itself, it's like, oh wait, I see you now. Where is it that you're coming from? Where is it that you're seated? Where is it that you started? Why is it that you're coming forward? And then this way you're able to change the dialogue, right? Just trying to avoid something is no longer working. There is this need to get to the bottom of things so that you're no longer staying within those spaces. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Do we have anything else for Libra, Scorpio, Cusp? Anything else, Spirit? Oh. I get it that, because I keep on hearing like, well, love, like I want to go back to these two people, or these people that I've been talking to. And like, if you're not talking to two people at the same time, it's like maybe you started talking to one, stopped, and then started talking to another. But what I do pick up within these connections that you're having with these people is that there, even though there is a physical attraction, the the emotional component of a connection between the two of you are not there. It's like the two of you you and these people are in completely different frequency when it comes to relationship. There's somebody here who has yet to um let go of like past hurt. So there is this component that of like, if you were to go into a relationship with any of these people that you're talking to at this current moment, you you know if it's you or if it's them, but I'm gonna say you will end up paying for the damage that somebody else created, because these individuals are not fully healed from that past relationship. And what I mean by that is, it does not mean that when I'm using this term like healed, I'm using it very loosely, okay? I'm talking about, like, let's say somebody that was in a relationship that they were constantly that they were like in a domestic violence relationship, right? And they have their trigger is when people are talking with their hands, because they feel like you talking with your hand, you're coming at them, right? And instead of them telling you that this is a trigger for them, right? An unhealed person is going to get triggered and they're going to lash out on you, right? Somebody that is healed or is in the process of healing that aspect of themselves are going to tell you, you know, when you talk with your hands, that really triggers me. It brings me back to A, B, C, and D, right? It is not necessarily that they're trying to change you. It's that they're trying to let you know where it is that they stand at this moment in time, where it is that they are physically, mentally, and emotionally. Now, you have the choice, right? Whether to engage or not, or whether to change that behavior, whether to modify, whether to compromise or not. What I'm seeing here is that people that you are talking to at this moment in time, whether you're getting to know, have not gotten to that point. When they get triggered, they want to lash out. When they get triggered, they want you to pay for the trigger that you're causing, even if you don't know that you're causing a trigger. So this is why like when we were first started this reading, there was this energy of like somebody coming towards you within the next 4 to 6 months, that you are going to be engaging with in a long-term relationship. But there is this sense where this person themselves are closing a chapter before they come to you. And for those of you that are wondering, no, it's not somebody from your past that is coming back. I feel that some of you are dealing or talking with somebody from your past, and there's still stuff there that, just look at it this way: whatever caused you guys to break up is the same issues that these people still have not addressed. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Libra, Scorpio, Cusp? I don't think so. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out an oracle card to close your message. We are using the Rumi oracle deck for you guys today. Okay. Give me one card. Alright, so we have the dissolving light, number 3. 3 may be significant for you guys during this time. Where is the number 3? It should be at the beginning of the book, right, Perla? Yep. Okay. I died as a mineral and became a plant. I died as a plant and rose to an animal. I died as an animal and became human. Why should I fear anything? Ha ha ha. Why should you fear anything, right? When I ever less by dying. Dare to take my hand and become become set alight with holy fire. By cherished one, step forward with me, let us burn together, dissembled in the light that cannot be extinguished. This is the light that burns with such incandescent truth that no falsehood can withstand its audacity vibrancy. Come with me now to the light. Together we shall melt into truth. I mean, is this self-doubt for you Like, have you really addressed the self-doubt energy of like where it is that it's coming from? Whether, like, you know, is it a fear that you're running away from? Is it something that you're not wanting or willing to look into at this moment in time? Because the way that this is falling is like there's nothing for you to be afraid of. So when you face fear, it doesn't mean that it necessarily goes away, but there is this aspect of not allowing it, not allowing it to overtake, or not allowing it to take control or take hold of your life. And for some of you, this is exactly what has happened. You've allowed some type of fear to really be like your voice, right? So regardless of how much you try to move forward, or how much you try to overcome something, this fear is showing up in the form of doubt, of self-doubt for you. So um, it would be really good for you guys to go ahead and address that during this time. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you at this moment in time. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.